Yo, Henry Average Use Slo-Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring out Flip Washington's Juno Autism. This is a 13-inch barrel. The model we're using is a UTH 43, so stiff handle, 26 ounce, 1 ounce end load. We grabbed a couple of these from Flip in that kind of final sale that he had. So if you want to grab one of these, you're going to have to reach out to Flip on Facebook, see if he still has any left in stock. We're going to try to grab a few extra just in case guys want to grab these. I've seen Flip swing this one. I've seen a couple different guys swing this one. This bat is absolute gas from what I've been able to tell. So we're gonna obviously go ahead, throw some 52s on it, Pro-Ms, see exactly how it performs, and then come back with that final compression, final thoughts. All right, let's test our Flip Washington Juno Athletics Autism bat. Let that sit there. And yep, as we expected, this is a game-ready model with this tech here on Juno, so just a little bit over 250. We'll throw a few 52s on there just to kind of get a feel for it, swap over to Pro-Ms, keep our Pro-Ms to less than probably 50, like we do with anything that's in that game-ready tech, and then come back with final compression, final thoughts. All right, we got the Flip Washington Juno Autism. Again, as most of you probably heard, the final bat that's going to have Flip's name on there, obviously with him no longer with Juno, but UTH 43, 26 ounce, 1 ounce end load. Going to see how this thing performs with 52s. Same like the rest of Juno's is going to be just fine. And then we'll swap over to some Pro-Ms, and we're going to keep the numbers down there as well, because again, this is a 250 absolute game ready bat. This is what I was planning on gaming. I wouldn't be swinging Pro-Ms period with it. I would be using the Juno BP bat, which we've been using plenty in order to kind of save the MR1s and MR3s.
98 miles per hour.
It's a pretty good 52. Golly.
86 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour.
There's 3.
101 miles per hour.
Oh yeah, there it is.
93 miles per hour.
Sweet.
103 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's all you can want out of 52s for sure. Didn't really expect anything less. Junos have absolutely mashed the 52s all year, especially for me with these stiffer handles. So let's swap over to the Pro-Ms. Again, we're gonna go like 15, 20 Pro-Ms, good swings. Juno will take some swings as well. Come back to final compression, final thoughts. Gonna go ahead and see how Pro-Ms perform on this one. Gold dots, ZNs, Razos, no stadiums, anything like that. Let's go ahead and see how it performs.
101 miles per hour.
Whew. Look out of there fast.
96 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour.
Oh man. That ball was toasted. And I hit that way too high.
Wind's blowing in.
And we got the wind blowing in, which means you know it picks up a little bit up there. But these bats just punch these balls right through everything.
95 miles per hour. 107 miles per hour.
Ooh, there's that Juno sweet spot.
90 miles per hour. 105 miles per hour.
There's a reason that Juno finished on our rankings as the top bat of 2024 with that MR1 for 2-piece fans, MR3 for 1-piece fans. But at this point, I'm convinced you can't go wrong with any of the UTH 43s. Even the 13.5-inch barrel Harvey was really, really good. Now I got obviously a 13-inch here with the Flip Autism. And these things just murder everything that they touch, whether it's 52s or Pro-Ms.
91 miles per hour. 109 miles per hour.
It's getting better and better.
I told you.
Better and better.
I told you.
103 miles per hour.
Oh, man.
nuked.
This bat is so much fun to swing. But I say about all the Junos, I'm not gonna be a dead horse, but holy crap.
93 miles per hour.
So for the Flip Washington Autism Awareness, excellent bat. Okay, definitely easy to control. Definitely good sweet spot, good forgiveness. I find it pretty easy to cut the ball with this bat, so for those of you guys like to cut the ball, good option right here from Mr. Washington.
101 miles per hour.
Yeah, we're done. We definitely don't need more swings. That's gonna wrap up the Flip Autism from Juno Athletics. Again, we were swinging the UTH 43, 26 ounce, 1 ounce end load. And as expected from Juno, absolutely smashed the 52s, then absolutely killed the Pro M's. And again, we've got a bunch of balls that have been in the BP bag here for a while. We put maybe a new 2 dozen in, swap out the oldest ones every 2 to 3 months. So I can only imagine how much better this will be with people swinging hardcores, super dupers, stadiums, any of these balls brand new. Either way, let's go ahead. We're gonna pick some of these balls up, let this thing sit for a little bit, and then go ahead and test it. We did put right at 50 Pro M's and about 30 52s. So a little bit more we were planning to do. Seems to happen a lot, especially with these bats. They're a lot of fun to swing. But let's throw it on the tester, see where it's at, come back with final compression, final thoughts.
100 miles per hour.
Oh, we know it's good.
I don't think it was good if I hit triple digits.
94 miles per hour.
I think last year we had snow a couple days.
100 miles per hour.
100 elevated though. Or
94 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
knuckler.
95 miles per hour.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and see where our Flip Washington Juno Autism's at. We definitely threw too many swings on this for being a 250, absolutely gas out of the wrapper type of bat, but let's see where it is at. Ooh, and we are sitting dead on 240. So what that tells me is we should have done exactly what you're supposed to with these, which is only BP'd it with 52s. And then if you really want to throw some Pro M's on it, go ahead and throw just a handful, but then throw it in your bag and game it. Go ahead and grab at that point if you're going to game one of these, or really any of the Junos that are game ready. They're Juno BP bat, and just know that these will be just fine for you if you only game them. I've got an MR1 now that I'm 6, 7, something like that, tournaments in, and it was passing this past weekend when I checked it before we went to the Toys for Tots. So just something to keep in mind. Either way, let's go ahead and talk about it more in the final thoughts. All right, and that's going to wrap it up for our Juno Flip Washington Autism. Again, this is going to be that last Juno with Flip's name on it. He's made some kind of changes here recently, but either way, what a great bat for him to kind of go out with from Juno at that point. This one is the UTH 43, so that's gonna be the stiff handle that we chose to swing today. Again, we were swinging a 26 ounce, 1 ounce end load, and this is a 13-inch barrel. But as we've come to expect from Juno, absolute gas with 52s, gas with Pro M's, starts nice and game ready, really doesn't need any swings. Again, I have one of these at home that I am planning on putting in my bag. So on that one, I'm gonna come back out here in a couple days. We're gonna probably put about 50, 52 swings on as we rotate it, just to kind of loosen up the fibers of the barrel, make sure it's forgiving. And then I've been putting maybe 40 at most Pro M's, but even then, the first like 20 or kind of half swings, again, as I'm rotating the barrel, and I swing away on a few just to make sure it feels good. And once it feels good, it goes in my bag and stays there. And that's how I've been able to get my MR1 so far to last. I think we're 6 tournaments in now at this point that I've used it in. I didn't use it this past weekend at our Toys for Tots. It was just too cold. I don't want to worry about dropping that compression or breaking it, but I will be using it at the Snowball here in Texas come January. I think it's like 10th, 11th. And then if that happens to break into the cold there or whatever, that's fine. I mean, I want to be able to use my gamers at the bigger tournaments. But again, with Juno, if you're not aware of this at this point, and what's been a game changer for me as well, is they have just dropped a BP bat, which is an MR1 barrel, so 12.5-inch barrel that you can use. Obviously, it doesn't matter what you do with the compression on that one, but it does start higher compression, and it's got a smaller sweet spot to really refine your BP, make sure you're being deliberate with that BP. So again, whichever Juno you decide to grab, do a very small break-in period with kind of those 52s, maybe some Pro M's, and then if it's me, just spend the $129.99 over there on Juno. You can even use code ADS. It'll knock off pretty much, I think, the shipping is about the discount on there. But at that price, you get a bat that you can BP for basically ever. Me and Junior have had one of the BP bats pretty much since release. We've now used it at the start of pretty much all these BP sessions. It's probably got 300 to 400 swings. That one is still passing compression. I tested always just to kind of check it out, not that it matters, but no breakage issues. We've used it a couple times in about 50-degree weather as well, 45-degree weather, I think is the lowest we've gone. It had no issues. So that's your solution to not dropping your gamers and still getting that kind of Juno feel on the handle, that nice thin, which thinnest handle in the game. And I really, really like the fact that they have that. For me, I think it feels great and gives you the feedback that you want. And so I got really nothing else to tell you on this one. These aren't on Juno's website. The last of these all went to Flip himself. You'll actually see when you're buying the rest of his bats for his final piece, he's kind of throwing a little gift in there for you, and he's signing them as well. Whether or not you care about that piece of it, obviously it's appreciated that he's taken the time, in my mind, on every single bat he ships to sign it and throw in a little bit of a gift for you. I'm not going to blow that surprise. You can go ahead and order that, and he'll toss it in the box for you. But if you need help grabbing one of these, you can either reach out to us. We can kind of relay to Flip, put us in a group message, whatever it is, especially if you don't have Facebook, don't have a way to get a hold of them. Reach out. I will help you pick one of these up. I have a few more at the house. I believe they're all 26 half-ounce end loads. We might have one more 1-ounce end load. But either way, I can help you grab one, whether it's from Flip, one of the ones we have left. Or, again, if you're on Facebook, social media, you know how to get a hold of Flip, go ahead and get a hold of Flip at that point, and he will sell you one of these, honestly, at a good price. But these will be the last of them, so if you want one, reach out to them soon before they're gone. But either way, I appreciate you checking out the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully kind of help you decide whether or not you want to grab one of these, again, that 13-inch barrel, or if you maybe preferred kind of the 12.5 two-piece in that MR1, the one-piece in MR3, 13.5-inch in the Harvey, whatever it is. They all perform great. Just pick the barrel length that works for you. And then remember, UTH 43 is going to be your stiff handle on the two-piece. UTH 33 is going to be your flexier handle on the two-piece. And then if you go one piece, I believe they're all UTH 50s at this point. So either way, great product. Shout out to Juno for continuing to step up and, in my mind, put out some of the best bats on the market at this point. So thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for the support. Have a great day.